Mike was my stepbrother. Two men beat him to death outside of a restaurant. When he died and my dad and my stepmother tried to deal with it, it was just difficult on a lot of levels. They didn't understand the criminal justice system and how it operated. And I think after that crime victimization occurred in our family, that it just seemed that that's something that I felt called to do, or felt kind of separated out to do, to go and help some wounded crime victims and try to help them restore or heal. If you ignore crime victims, or if you pass by them, you leave them alone to be mired in their own grief and in their own hurt and in their own anger and in their own confusion. But if you stop and you talk to them and share with them and be present with them and care for them and inform them of their rights and what they can do, then you enable a crime victim to get through this horrible experience.
Since 1992, Crime Victims Advocacy Council has kept a wall of 3,000 people that have been murdered on our streets over the last 10 to 12 years in Atlanta.
As time goes on, people have a tendency to forget. Each person that's no longer with us is each person that needs to be remembered. Violence has affected my life in a lot of aspects. I was raped in 1984, and then in 1988, February of 1988, my husband was violently beat and killed. To this day, there has not been an arrest. There's a plan out there for me, and there's somebody out there that needs my help, and I'm going to be there for them. Father in heaven, we gather here tonight, and each one of us has had a tragedy to come before us. Lord, let our eyes be opened up so we know where our strength is. I ask in our Savior's name, amen. C.V.A.C is a nonprofit organization. The main objective and goal is to help people subjected to violent crimes through free counseling.
My brother was murdered in 1983, and in 1999, my youngest son was murdered.
On May 3rd, 1999, my 4-year-old granddaughter was murdered on a daycare center playground.
After my daughter's murder, my life was devastated. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to turn.
C.V.A.C has probably helped somewhere in the neighborhood around 10,000 people since its inception in 1989.
This is just normal. You have these possible flashback trigger moments and relive a murder.
Linda Allen started with us about 1991 as treasurer and bookkeeper and accountant. When an agency is a small, grassroots, community-based organization that doesn't have a large budget, and a person like Linda Allen comes along voluntarily, she meant our survival.
It just didn't seem like that the psychiatrist was helping me any longer. But the group, it just helped me because there was other people who had been in my shoes and just understood exactly what I was going through and told me what I was going through.
Linda Allen is a thriver. She's able to now live her life fully and abundantly because of the help she gives others and the help she has received.
These two incidents, they have been two of the most tragic, violent incidences that can happen to a person. I could have chose to sit in a room and never come out again, but I didn't. I chose to do something with my life, with a group like C.V.A.C. I get therapy every day just by knowing that I'm doing something that's worthwhile for victims.